Welcome to Australasian Airlines video tutorial on the iFly Boeing 737. This is an extra video that we're doing just to show you the auto land, and hopefully this time it'll work. We're sorry about the auto land not working in the main approach and landing tutorial, so we thought we'd just add this extra one in there, and hopefully this will work. So basically you can see we're on pause at the moment. We're just coming into runway 16 at Melbourne. We've got our approach light on, we've got our CMD A and B lights on, both captain and first officer course selector is set for 160. We've got 10970 into nav 1 active and 10970 to nav 2 active. That must be the case for the auto land to work correctly. So we set the auto brake to max. We've currently got flaps 5 degrees, so we'll just continue on our approach, and hopefully this will actually work this time. So we're slightly bit low, so you can see that it's actually climbing up to meet the glide slope. That'll sort itself out. We need to reduce our speed to 150. Use some spoilers to reduce the airspeed. Okay, you can see it's starting to level itself out now. So we can get some more flaps out. So I've got the spoilers on at the moment, as you can see in the throttle quadrant. Spoilers are on just to get the speed down. I can take the spoilers off now. I can go to flaps 15. The gear is down. So yeah, basically the gear would normally be up at this stage. Once you get 180 knots, flaps 15, gear down, auto brake set for max. Everything's looking pretty good now. So we can bring some more flap in. So yeah, this is actually looking better. You can see that we're on the glide slope here. We're on the localizer. Everything's looking really good. Hopefully this time we'll be able to get the auto land to work so you can see it correctly. Okay, so we go flaps 40. Okay, there's the outer marker. So we've just reached the outer marker. Flaps are 40, and you can see the nose is coming down now to meet the glide slope. We can now set our speed brake to armed. So once the speed brake is armed, which it just goes to there, you don't actually put it on. It just goes to armed. What'll happen is as soon as you do reverse thrust, the spoilers will automatically come up. Okay, so everything's looking really good here. This is a much better approach. So we'll just slow our aircraft back down to our reference, landing reference speed, which is 144 at 40 knots, 40 degrees flap, sorry. So 144 knots at 40 degree flap, and this is looking pretty good now. So at the moment I don't have my hands on the controls whatsoever. You can see all the lights are on for the autopilot. I'm not doing anything at all, just the autopilot's doing everything for me. And it's going to do the full auto land, so you can see it's going to work this time. Okay, so as soon as the main wheels touch, all we do is reverse thrust and just guide the aircraft on the runway. Okay, so there we go, we've touched down, reverse thrust is set, 80 knots, 60 knots, cancel reverse thrust, auto brake off, and then just roll through to the next available taxiway. So that's how it should look. That's how the auto land does work. You can see as soon as you touch down, the spoilers come up. All you have to do is reverse thrust, the auto throttle will automatically go off, and all these lights will go off. Okay, so spoilers retracted, flaps retracted, you exit the runway, and then you just go through and do your normal procedures of landing lights off, strobe lights off, that sort of thing, and then taxi to the runway. So we'll just end the tutorial here, but we just wanted to show you that with the auto land, just so you could see that the auto land does work really well most times, and you could see that all the autopilot lights were still on, and it was definitely an auto land. I wasn't bringing that in on. I didn't have any control over it whatsoever. So anyway, that now brings our training videos or video tutorials for the 737 to an end. We just wanted to put this last one in for you so you could see the auto land. So yeah, that's basically it. You'll find if you do have a fairly strong crosswind, the auto land doesn't always work, and unfortunately that was the case in that video tutorial that we did for the approach. But we've now added the auto land video in for you. So yeah, but again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send us an email, and we'll get in contact with you and help you out if you need any more training or you have any questions. Alright, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next video.